Neon on the window, rain on the line. Same cheap dinner, same closing time. Microwave heat and a plastic fork. Another long night coming home from work. Shoes by the door, coat on the chair. Silence so loud in the apartment air. Phone full of plans that I never kept. Dreams in my chest, but they barely slept. Train, car, bus stop, gray concrete days. Everybody running in 1,000 lanes. I used to think if I pushed through more, something bright would be waiting at the door. But the weeks went thin and the colors drained. Coffee got cold and the smile got trained. I wasn't broken, I was worn too far, like a dim hallway with a tired heart. Before I went home, I was losing taste, living too fast in a narrow space. Mouth full of dust, eyes full of light, still feeling empty every night. I didn't need glory, I didn't need more. I just needed air I could breathe for sure. Somewhere the wind still knew my name. Before I went home, I changed. Convenience store glow on a sleepless street. Noodles in a cup, no hunger to meet. Calendar pages turning with no sound. I kept standing up, but I felt worn down. There were days I laughed just to keep my shape. Days I spoke clean with a tired face. Days I forgot what real hunger meant. Not for success, but for nourishment. I missed dirt on shoes, missed morning chill, missed quiet fields, standing still, missed the kind of day that doesn't demand every last drop from your head and hands. So I opened the drawer, found an old train stuck, held it a while like a little post. And for the first time in all that strain, leaving didn't feel like shame. One backpack by the side of the bed, no big speech in my tired head. Not running wild, not giving in, just trying to heal myself again. Maybe healing starts this way, not by winning, just walking away from all the noise I could not outrun. Back to the earth, back to the sun. Before I went home, I was fading slow, under bright signs and a frozen glow. Still moving forward, still on my feet, but too far from anything simple or sweet. I didn't need answers, I didn't need fame, I just needed life to feel alive again. So when the morning finally came, I chose the road that called my name. No grand escape, no dramatic sky, just one deep breath and a quiet goodbye. Bus door side and I stepped on down. Cold dirt road on the edge of town. One old bag and a tired chest. Sky stretched wide where the hills could rest. No billboard light, no neon rain, no subway crying through my brain. Just winter air with a sharper taste, like the world had room around my face. Fence still worn, same gate, same yard, same small house and the wood stacked hard. Wind touched slow through the naked trees, and for 1 second I could breathe. Not the kind you take just to get by, not the kind buried under city nights. This felt deeper, low and clear, like my lungs remember why I'm here. This is my first breath back, first deep pull through the cracks of all that noise I used to wear. Now there's silence in the air, not healed yet, not brand new. Still got weight I'm walking through, but something in me turning new. I could begin with something true. Shoes by the door, hands by the fire, rice in a pot, climbing slowly higher. Steam on the glass, kettle low, even the quiet had a warmer tone. I used to eat just to fill the day, now I taste the time in a simple plate. Garlic, salt, and the memory of how small things used to comfort me. Yeah. Neighbor's dog by the roadside fence. Dust on boots makes a kind of sense. No one asking what I became. No one measuring my worth by name. Just even settling over the land, and a cup staying warm in my hands. In the city I forgot this truth. Peace can't come without asking proof. No grand return, no movie line, just a slower beat and a little more time to hear my thoughts without the rush, to let the dark come down so soft. Maybe healing starts like this, with empty fields and winter wind, with one old room and one dim light, and I needing to win tonight. Moon came pale through the kitchen frame. Same old world, but I felt change. Not because every hurt was gone, not because I suddenly grew strong, just because the ground felt real. And for once, so did what I feel. I don't need answers all at once, just one still night, just enough. Tomorrow maybe I chop some wood, wash a boat, walk where I stood, learn the shape of the days out here, let them loosen what I carried for years. If the heart comes back in little parts, then let it start with quiet sparks. Let it start where the fields stay wide and there's nowhere left to hide. This is my first breath back, first deep pull through the cracks of all that hurt I used to hide. Now there's a little room inside, not healed yet, not complete. Still got tired bones and heavy feet, but something in me finally knew I could begin with something true. No bright parade, no thunderclap, just a cold night and my first breath. Cold sink, water running over ice, silver bowl in the morning light. Knife on wood with a steady sound, green onion, garlic cutting down. Small flame waking under the pan, steam goes up like a slow white hand. Nothing rushed and nothing loud, just a room in the winter clouds. I used to eat with my mind somewhere, half through the meal, half in the air. Now I hear every little thing, oil in the pot, the kettle sings, salt on the thumb, heat on the skin. Breathe coming deep when I breathe it in, like my body knew before my head how to come back to a life half lived. My hands remember what my heart forgot, how to make enough from what I've got, how to wash the rice, how to warm the room, how to keep a little life in bloom. No grand feast, no silver tray, just a quiet meal at the end of the day. And somehow in that simple way, I start to hear where the steam clouds sway. Boots by the step with a little dirt, cold wind moving through the earth, cabbage leaves and a wooden fence, smoke in the air making time make sense. I carry water, I stack the wood, do small things slow like I should. No one watching, no one to prove, just winter light and the things I move. Back in the city I lost this pace, days went by with a borrowed face. Every meal was a task to clear, every night disappeared in fear. Now I stir the pot and I stand still, let the broth rise warm against the chill. And in that pause I can finally hear the shape of a life becoming real. Maybe healing isn't bright, maybe it lives in a kitchen light, in tired hands that keep their grace, and simple work done face to face with hunger, cold and evening air, with quiet love and daily care. Not spoken loud, not dressed in praise, just alive inside these slow made days.
Bowl on the table, window dim, moon outside on the branches thin. I take one bite and the whole room slows, like something old in my chest now knows I don't need more than warmth and time, a place to stand, a little fire, a day that asks for what I can give and leaves me room enough to live. Tomorrow may be the same routine, wash the greens and the cups make clean, sweep the floor, let the sunlight stay, watch it move through the house all day. If peace comes back in ordinary forms and soup and rice and hands kept warm, then let it come without display. I'll meet it here day after day. My hands remember what my heart forgot, how to make enough from what I've got, how to light the stove, how to ease the cold, how to carry life in a steady hold. No grand feast, no shining stage, just a quiet strength from day to day. And somehow in that simple way, I learned to live with a slow hours stay. No loud cure, no sudden sign, just warm food, still hands, and a little more time.
When the ground turns so back from the side of the road, brown earth breathing under the cold, water ran thin by the broken stone. First small sound that the field had grown, boots in the mud, air in my chest, like stay longer across the fence. Nothing loud, nothing changed at once, just the winter finally loosening up. Branches held little hints of green, softest shift I had ever seen. Like the world was saying without a word, you could come back slow, you can still return. I stood there still by the garden line, hands in my coat, looking at the sky. And for the first time in a long hard while, the day felt near, and so did I. Yeah, ran into friends by the market road, same old smiles in a lighter tone. No deep talk, no need to explain, just easy weather between our names. One brought bread, one laughed too loud, one kicked dirt at a passing cloud. And somehow in that plain old scene, my heart felt younger than it had been. We walked a while where the fields run wide, talking small with the hills beside, about planting seeds, about thawing rain, about nothing big, and that was strange. Back in the city, every word had weight, every silence came a little too late. But here we're quiet, could still be kind, and leave a little peace behind. When the ground turns soft, I feel it too, something closed in me breaking through. Not all at once, not bright, not fast, just enough to believe this can last. A little sun on a tired face, a little warmth in an open space. And I don't need more than what is here to know my heart is thawing clear. Maybe healing sounds like this, water moving a branch of wind. Maybe hope don't arrive with fire, maybe it comes when the days grow wider. In shared bread, in muddy shoes, and laughing at the smallest news. In learning life can still begin without asking who I've been. Even laid gold on the kitchen frame, I came back home not quite the same. Washed my hands, set rice to steam, held that day like a quiet dream. No big answer waiting there, just soup, warm light, and springtime air. But something in me had turned its face toward the world with a little grace. Tomorrow maybe I dig the ground, pull up roots where frost still clung. Maybe I sit with friends again, let the season work me thin. Not in pain, but in honest ways, in weather, work, and longer days. If the heart comes back by inches, fine, I've got earth and a little more time. When the ground turns soft, I feel it too, something closed in me letting through. A little calm, a little start, a little spring inside the heart. Not perfect yet, not fully new, still some shadows to walk through. but I can stand beneath this sky, feel my quiet come alive. No sudden bloom, no grand display, just thaw in earth and a better day.
Sun climbed fast on the tin roof line, warmed her waking under my stride. Tomato vines and the pepper leaves, morning sweat in the summer breeze. Hands in the soil, knees in the ground, cicadas ringing all around. No office clock, no subway rain, just a day moving through my veins. Shirt stuck light to the back of my skin, dust on my arms, sunlight in. I used to drag through airless rooms, now the heat makes the whole field bloom. Bucket of water, a rusted spade, simple work in a bright long day. And every small thing that I lift or mend feels like my body learning again. In the heat of living I come back slow through the burning light and the steady glow. Not through noise, not through speed, but through sweat, sun, and what I need. A little dirt, a little flame, a day that doesn't ask for a name. And somewhere deep beneath my skin I feel my life begin again. The teacher soft on the kitchen board, knife cut clean, juice running warm. Corn on the stove, red soup in a pot. Some are saying take what you've got. Friends drop by with laughter and bread, talking half silly things instead. No one asking the old hard why, just shade, cold tea in the open sky. We sat outside till the light leaned gold, listening low as the evening rolled. One small fan and a warm wood chair, crickets so in the dark with air. Back in the city I chased my worth till I forgot the feel of earth. Now every chore and every meal puts a little more weight in what is real. Maybe healing needs a pulse, needs full days and tired muscles, needs ripe fruit and river wind, needs the courage to live within. This body, this hour, this honest pace, this sunburned light upon my face. No grand cure, no shining sign, just being here in summertime. Night came warm through the screen door wide, moon laid pale on the hillside. I washed my hands, let the water run, felt the ache of a decent sun. Not the ache that empties you out, the kind that leaves no room for doubt. That you were here, that you were true, that the day passed all the way through you. Tomorrow comes, I'll rise again, tie the cloth and lift the pail by hand. Maybe work till the shadows grow, maybe walk where the creek runs slow. If peace can live in labor's grace, in sweat and salt and a weathered face, then let it stay, let it settle in. I found some strength in living skin. In the heat of living I come back slow through the bright hard day and the amber glow. Not through fame, not through flight, but through honest work in summer light. A little dust, a little flame, a life that doesn't need a claim. And somewhere deep beneath my skin I feel my life begin again. No grand reward, no crowd, no cheer, just a full summer day, and I was here.
Cold gold light on the field at noon, wind moved low with an older tune. Apple crate by the garden gate, red leaves falling while the day grew late. Hands a little rough from the work gone by, soil in the lines that the years can't hide. I stand still where the roads run thin and feel how much it's settled in. soft, summer burn bright. Now the air turns clear in the early night. Nothing that's scaring me to run, nothing left I have to become. Just baskets full and a slower breath, a sky that knows both life and death. And in that calm I finally see what stayed alive inside of me. What the season kept, I keep it too. The quiet strength that carried through. Not every dream, not every name, but enough warm hands to face the rain. Enough clear air, enough kind light, enough soft peace to meet the night. And if that's all this life will be, then that is more than enough for me. Ooh, yeah. Rice in the pot and the stove burns low. Soup breathing up through the evening smoke. Friends stop by with a bag of pears, leave their laughter hanging in the air. No grand talks, no heavy scene, just warm wood chairs and tangerine. And somehow in these plain small hours, I feel the shape of returning power. Back in the city I chased the sound like worth was something handed out. Now I know some truths grow slow in the roots below what people show. And cut clean fruit and folded clothes in the path the cold wind already knows. And staying still enough to find that peace can grow in an ordinary life. I am not new, I am not undone. I am not only what I run from. There's room for the ache, room for the grape, room for the years still on my face. And if tomorrow brings first frost, I won't count only what I lost. I'll count the fire, the soil, the rain, and how my heart learned how to remain. Yeah. Night comes early on the hillside now. Pale moon caught in the branches bowed. I wash my hands, I close the gate, let the dark arrive without a wait. Yeah. No need to ask for a bigger sign, no need to force a brighter life. This road is small but it is mine, and I can't walk it without disguise. Yeah. Maybe healing never ends, maybe it just grows more honest then. A little less fear, a little more ground, a little more peace in the daily round, yeah. So if the wind turns cold again, if harder days come back like rain, I know the field, I know the flame, I know I don't return the same. What the season kept, I keep it too. The steady heart that made it through. Not every dream, not every plan, but enough deep roots to let me stand. Enough clear air, enough kind light, enough calm truth to meet the night. And if this small life stays with me, then that is more than enough for me. No grand ending, no final key, just autumn light and a quieter me.